Hey guys, Oklahoma KLR here, and what we are looking at is my father-in-law's Gen 2, and kind of lucky enough to have a close relative that's into dirt bikes and dual sports like I am. So when he gets a new toy, I always get to check it out. Well, what I'm going to show you all today is the Soloboxes that he put on his Gen 2 here. These are made by a guy that doesn't even have a website, but he makes a bunch of good boxes for a bunch of different bikes. And you can find him on Facebook usually, or do a search and look for him. His name's Eric, and he's got this box business. He calls them Solobox. Well, anyway, he makes the racks and the box, and usually they're somewhere around the $500 mark for the full set, which is a great deal for a set of hard bags like this and a rack. Now there's some things I like about the setup and there's some things I don't like about the setup, and I'm going to show you that. First thing is, what I do like, these boxes are a great deal. You compare these to like a set of Happy Trails or some of the other competitors, and these are priced a lot better than a lot of their boxes. I like the latches. The latches are really strong. They got a good waterproof seal. One of the best things about these boxes is how close they sit to the bike. Now I don't think you could have really got that thing hardly any closer than where it's at right now. Let's look at this other side over here, non-exhaust side. There's a little bit more space on the non-exhaust side, probably just to even it out. Okay, I'm going to show you the latches now. I don't even know if I was in frame here. Okay, let's try this again. Here's the latch. One on the front, and one on the back. Boxes are not hinged. Just lift the lid off, and there's the box. Here's the inside. Box is held to the frame with 4 large bolts. Lid has a nice rubber waterproof ring in it. They fit really well. Not a whole lot of slop in them. Front to back, there's a little more slop than left to right. Now both boxes are the same size. Now some bikes they put a smaller box in the exhaust side. This bike has the same size box on both sides. Now I do not believe they come pre-drilled. I think that's something you got to do yourself. Rack is made out of square tubing. It's really pretty dang strong. Overall, I think they're a great deal. If you're in the market for hard bags, I would definitely check them out before you spend the money on another brand. But I want to get into a couple things that I think could have been improved on. Number one is they don't come with anything to seal this hole right here. There's a rubber washer behind these right now, but because the owner of this bike put those there to make sure that water wouldn't seep in around the bolt holes. That probably should be included in the kit. That would be, if I had a gripe, that's one of them right there. Next thing is the rivets. Let me see if you can see this. The rivets for the latches, and the little rivets for the tie downs on top, which I think are a great feature. These are really cool. I don't know if I really trust those to last a long time. You keep putting pressure on them, you keep putting pressure on them. I don't ever like rivets. They seem to fail. I think there may be maybe they should be tacked on or something, but I'm not a big fan of those. So those are two of my gripes. Let's move on here. Next thing, I don't know if you'll be able to notice it. Put the lid back on here. Okay. Looking at the side of this bike, an average rider, their crotch is going to be probably around right here, and the legs are going to go forward and down. Now your passenger is probably going to be all the way at the back of the seat, and their legs would have to go all the way up here and then down to where the rear sets are, or the rear passenger pegs. I'm not sure I like the position of the boxes. I think they should be slightly lower and slightly farther back in order for a passenger to be on here. I don't see any way possible for a passenger to be comfortable in this set of with this set of bags. Then again, I'm not a big fan of hard bags, so you know, I may be kind of construed on that one. Anyway, so if you guys get a chance, look this guy up if you're in the market for a set of hard bags, and he ought to be able to get you hooked up. Have a good one. I'm going to put a link in the description below, hopefully to where you can get a hold of this guy. So, talk to you later, guys.